and the $300 billion with a B. A billion is 1,000 million. That is 300,000 million that the president is strutting around proud that he just added to the taxpayer's burden. If you are a taxpayer, and 48% of you are not in America today, a federal income taxpayer, but for those of us that are, our burden was just increased by 300,000 million so that you could get $10,000 in debt forgiveness.
I want to make this video in response to Dave Ramsey. Now, I know he personally will never respond to my video, but I want to say to you, Mr. Ramsey, you are the worst Christian I have ever seen in my life. I'm an atheist, and the reason I'm an atheist is because of people like you. So I was watching, I like to listen to Dave because some of his advice is good, and I like to hear people call in and become debt-free. I feel good for the people. But today, Dave went on this big rant about the student loan debt forgiveness. And of course, you know, because Dave Ramsey is worth probably close to $100 million, this is all on his back, you know, because he's a taxpayer. Well, Dave Ramsey, I'm not anywhere close to you when it comes to wealth, but I'm also a taxpayer. Now, I know you believe that middle-class people, we just get refunds back and we don't pay taxes, but I pay taxes every paycheck. And to be honest with you, I haven't got a refund in over 10 years. Every year I have to pay. Last year, I know it's nothing to you. You probably buy a wallet that costs this much. I had to pay $2,000, which is a lot of money to me. So yes, I am getting debt forgiveness. I had a student loan of about 30 grand. I've been paying on it since I got out of school. It's paid down to about 11 grand. So I am going to get some forgiveness. I may have to pay the 1,000. I may get the 10 grand, but I'm still paying. And you're turning this into a moral issue. I hear people calling in your show today and they're saying, you know, should I, you know, take this forgiveness? And you're trying to guilt them into not taking it. Okay, people, when Dave Ramsey uses buzzwords, or when anybody uses buzzwords like the government, we are the government. I am a taxpayer. Government was created to help the people. We created government to take care of security and all the things that a society needs to function properly. So the government is not some faraway, obscure thing. It is us. I pay my taxes. I vote. I'm the government. I'm a homeowner. I'm the government. You're the government. This $10,000, do not feel guilty. Take the money. When the Republicans wanted to give tax cuts to people like Dave Ramsey, no problem. When they want to spend $1 trillion on a 20-year war in Afghanistan and Iraq, no problem. When millionaire Congress people and millionaire business owners get PP loans forgiven, no problem. But when you, the little scummy piece of crap, poor ass, middle class piece of crap, want to get $10,000, it's the end of the freaking world. Do not listen to Dave Ramsey. Do not listen to these stupid ass talking heads on the TV. Take the money. Fix your life. You live one life. Don't be guilted into saying, oh, well, you know, I just, you know, it's against my morals. No, take the money. If you don't take the money, you're an idiot. And number 27 that I want to bring up in this rant, all of these people out there that are trying to scare you saying, oh, well, you're going to get taxed on this. Don't listen to them. I went to the Department of Education's website last night and read what it says. And it says, no, this is all going to be forgiven tax-free. You're not going to be taxed. If you get $20,000 in forgiveness, you're not going to have to pay taxes on it. If you get $10,000, you're not going to have to pay taxes on it. Right now, the process is in the pipeline. So the best thing you can do is go to the Department of Education website, and they let you put in your email, and then they will email you when you can start sending in the applications, which they say will happen before the December or the January 1st deadline 2023, when the payments will start back up again. So take the money. Don't listen to Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Dave Ramsey has shoes that cost more than your car. Dave Ramsey lives in a $50 million house. Dave Ramsey would not piss on you if he seen you on fire. Dave Ramsey pretends to be a Christian, but he's not. Dave Ramsey, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven. Think about that, buddy.